EGincontrol everywhere. Upgrades coming from both players. No up. Yes, there we are. I swear I saw that forge. So we do have upgrades coming from both players at the moment. All About You slightly ahead in that field. His +1 will be a good minute or two ahead of EGincontrol's. But so far, a fairly even game.
He's gotten his gold up. I mean, EGincontrol's still just breaking his rocks, but EGincontrol is actually getting Phoenix from this Stargate, which is actually, he's got double Stargate. Yeah, he's got double Stargate, so he's just pumping out Phoenix, possibly to deal with you know, Vikings dropships. And apparently, I got a tell from Dell as well. Apparently, Sen versus Kiwitaki is ready. So,
all right, so we might jump into that as soon as we finish this game. Hopefully, you're listening to the stream, so we can. And we do have an engagement here. We do have Phoenix is taking out these Vikings fairly effectively, but I don't think there's too many units for EGincontrol to handle here.
Yeah, his Colossus are getting chased down there. He's got 3 Colossus. He's actually doing a lot of damage with those Colossus on the high ground there. But I think he's only having the Colossus left against that many Marauders. He's not going to be able to win this fight, I don't think.
We do have a stem coming in. He's going to try. Nice scan by All About You, trying to keep these Colossi up on the ramp, but doing a nice job so far regardless. But he really needs to pull back. I think he's losing too many units.
I think that last push in there was a mistake. He lost almost all his units and hasn't really done any damage to that. But like right now though, that kind of stopped EGincontrol's third from being taken for a long time, despite losing his army. And he has been up and running for a bit with the planetary there. So income-wise, he is just so far ahead right now, and he's just able to add on barracks, and like he's actually building another barracks now, and his production is just going to be so high.
Yeah, we do have Ghost coming out now for All About You. He did get that energy research. EGincontrol's finally now got his third base up and running. But hey.
Yeah, we also have a Marine as well. I just want to point that out. He's actually just keeping an eye on his opponent's bases, just making sure he doesn't take that. EGincontrol only taking his gold now, just so far behind All About You. And, I mean, a lot of Vikings out as well, deal with Colossus. He's got, you know, a lot of bio. EGincontrol just needs to do something to get back in this game, I think.
No, I wouldn't. I think it's a lot closer than you're thinking at the moment. Those Phoenixes will be able to deal with those Vikings really, really effectively. We do have tanks coming out now for All About You as well. We do have 63 probes to fit 63 SCVs, but All About You definitely pulling ahead because all 2 of these command centers are orbital commands. Planetary Fortress at the gold, though, that'll keep that alive for a long, long time.
Having a bit of a game of chicken there in the middle with the Vikings. Like he wants to try and snipe Colossus, obviously. It's such a great thing to do. But with those Phoenix there, it's just really difficult to do. You kind of need the Marines to protect the Vikings when it comes to the Phoenix.
Pretty much. So, right now I think it's just a cat and mouse game. Both these guys don't want to engage unless it's right for them. And it looks like these Phoenix might cast... There's a lot of Vikings there, though. There's about 9 Vikings versus the 6 Phoenix. There goes a scan, and a couple of pot shots being done off by these Vikings. Stim going down for All About You. These Phoenixes are just melting to these Marines, but these Colossi are doing so much damage to the bio of All About You. He's focusing down the Phoenixes instead of the Colossi. He's now finally getting some hits down on them, but still, definitely an engagement in favor of EGincontrol there.
Yeah, he did lose 2 Colossus for that, and all his Phoenix. He did kill a few Vikings, though. I mean, it's just pretty much... I don't think anyone really came out in a great position after that. They both just lost a bunch of units, and not much is really happening as far as getting a 4th or anything like that. So, yeah, EGincontrol, they're buying time. His gold is starting to kick in. His production's going to get pretty good soon, so clawing his way back into this game. Actually, that Marine that I was talking about earlier has just sort of denied that probe there from taking a base, so he knows his opponent's taking a 4th, and as a reaction, he's taking his own 4th.
Yeah, definitely. So if anyone's just joining us, this is the loser bracket round 3. Both these guys are currently in their first game too, so hopefully we can see one of these guys advance all the way to the finals, because there's nothing is better than seeing someone like lose their first round in the upper bracket and just like coming back into playing in the finals, to me, as a spectator anyway. But we do have Ghost now coming out for All About You. He's got those tanks in position as well. We do have a Twilight Council coming out for EGincontrol at the same time. It looks like we might be seeing another engagement here. EGincontrol does have that Zelnaga tower.
He's got 6 Phoenix and 3 Colossus in there versus only 8 Vikings. In fact, I think he might have cut Viking production because he doesn't have that much more than what he had last fight. So maybe opting to get tanks instead with that gas. But those tanks, though, if they set up correctly, they're going to do a lot of damage to those Stalkers down there.
Yeah, definitely. And oh, one of the Phoenix is getting caught out of position, unfortunately. It looks like we might be seeing an engagement here. We do have one tank being set up. Oh, another Phoenix caught out of position. Here we go. So we got a stim coming in from All About You. EMP's going off everywhere. With these Vikings targeting the Phoenixes once again, leaving the Colossi untouched. I'm really liking this Phoenix use by EGincontrol, but there's so many bio units. These Colossi being dropped really quickly. Wow, these guys trading armies down to the wire every game so far. It's been great. And oh no, a Colossi on move command being sniped out, and EGincontrol might lose this other Colossi as well.
I think he will lose that. He's going to chase that down. And, whoop. Yep, there we go.
There we go.
One Stalker and 2 Vikings come out of that, and there's actually a siege tank that kind of got sieged up way back out of the fight there. Looks like I got at least one shot off there, but he needs to pull that back, otherwise he's going to lose that in a second.
Yeah, definitely, as we do have both players on 4 bases now, and we have a look at the army counts. We're at 96 for EGincontrol, 141 for All About You, and definitely still even on the income count. So All About You pulling slightly ahead. He's getting ghost cloaking. He's also getting plus 2 weapons for both vehicles and infantry. If we have a look over here, EGincontrol is only at +1 at the moment, and he doesn't have any Colossi in this army. This could be a push that EGincontrol might not be able to handle.
Oh, there goes a Colossus coming in.
No.
Right. Oh, no.
That might spell the end of the game for EGincontrol as he does lose that one. EMP's going off, and there's a GG from EGincontrol. So All About You will go up 1-0.
That's just... That was a great game by both players. I mean, at the end, they're All About You. Just caught a few too many units there just rallying in, I think. That's what decided it. I mean...